one of the most important things I can say today in this part one about possessing the gates of our enemies. What we need urgently is the restoration of corporate prayer meetings in local churches everywhere. We need that urgently. You know, Jesus in Matthew chapter 21, verse 13, stated a principle when he said that my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations. In other words, he said, actually, apart from all that goes on in his day in the house of God, the temple, the sanctuary, the chief purpose as to why it existed and all the other purposes were actually God prescribed. So we're not belittling them. But the chief purpose was that it should be a house of prayer. The chief purpose of your local church is that it should be a house of prayer. But today, this is not true. Apart from an external book that nearly made it into the New Testament canon, which is called the Didache. But in the scriptures themselves, we don't have much of an insight into the liturgical practices of the early church. We know they had this and they did that, they had Bible study, but we don't have a picture as to how they did that. But we do have a constant picture of the fact that they never stopped praying.